Hello, and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. It's December 15th, and that means there's 10 days left until Christmas Day, and 10 days left of my holiday-themed upload journey. Whew, it's been a crazy one. I'm writing and recording this voiceover on Friday night, well, technically Saturday morning, and I've just completed this piece, the next one, sketched 6 more, and planned a 7th. That means I only have my Christmas Day piece not started at all, and that's a huge relief because I still have 3 much bigger pieces to finish before Christmas, all of which you'll be seeing in January or February, but still have to be completed before I hop on that plane to BC on Boxing Day. Today, we're going to talk about an odd little Christmas tradition from Norway. But first, if you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe and turn on notifications. Normally, I upload twice a week at minimum, every Tuesday and Thursday, with bonus uploads some weeks. This month, however, I am doing daily holiday-themed uploads up to and including Christmas Day. Then my channel and I will be taking a break over New Year's. Officially, I've got my channel scheduled to come back on Thursday, January 9th, but I may or may not have something set to go live while I'm away on the 2nd as well. We'll see what kind of time I've got left when I finish those big projects. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to hit like and leave a comment down below. I love reading your comments, I appreciate the interaction it gives my videos, and I do reply to everyone. I've been surprised by how many people in my audience, both here on YouTube and elsewhere on my other social media platforms, actually already knew about some of the other folklore traditions I've illustrated. But I'll really be surprised if a bunch of you already knew this one, unless you're Norwegian, of course. Let me know in the comments down below if this one's new to you or not, and if it isn't, is this something your family does? Plenty of travel blogs and publications and other various weird holiday traditions lists out there will tell you that Norwegians hide all their brooms on Christmas Eve, lest witches come for the brooms and bring evil spirits into the home with them. There are variations on what exactly would happen to the brooms. Do the witches ride away on them, thus taking the brooms? Do the witches just come into the home and that's a bad thing? Are the witches themselves the evil spirits, or do other evil spirits accompany the witches? Alas, I haven't found a whole lot of evidence that actual Norwegians in Norway actively do this in the modern day. If I'd been thinking ahead, I could have actually asked my cousins in Norway over Facebook or something, but nope. I wasn't quite that on the ball. So now I'm sitting here at 3 in the morning, cobbling together a voiceover script to go along with the drawing I did based on one of those previously mentioned weird traditions lists. On a forum where people were answering someone's question as to whether or not this is a legitimate tradition, one poster pointed out that there's a related tradition of actually putting brooms and shovels outside the home, not taking them in, so that the witches would take the brooms and shovels and go on their way without entering the home in search of these items. Personally, I think that one makes more sense. You also don't want them going into the barn where your animals and machinery are kept, right? One commenter suggested that this tradition would make more sense in April, as the 30th of April is Valborgsaften, the night when witches fly to Blocksberg for their annual celebration. And this night is observed in Sweden and Finland as well. Another commenter pointed out that Norwegians are notorious for telling foreigners tall tales just for fun, to see if they'll then go and make fools of themselves repeating stupid stories. They used the example of British TV reporter Sandy Toksvig being convinced to drink a glass of alcohol with a pickled ptarmigan heart in it during a broadcast about Norwegian food. This is, of course, not a thing anyone does. By the way, if you're not sure what a ptarmigan is, it's a species of grouse. We have them here in Newfoundland as well. Dumbest birds ever. You don't have to be a good shot because you won't scare them away when you miss. Sometimes they even die of fright when you narrowly miss, but mostly they just sit there and let you try again. One commenter on that thread about the broom tradition did link to an article in Norwegian that seems to mention the tradition in earnest, but Norwegian is not my first language and I'm not familiar with Norwegian media, so for all I know, this could have been a satirical piece. It talks about how there is a general consensus of superstitious beliefs among many Norwegian communities that include rituals to ward off evil at Christmas time. This includes everything from always baking the same assortment of Christmas treats at the same time every year, washing the house, slaughtering certain animals for food, brewing certain beers, and so on. It's reasonable to believe, then, that there could indeed be areas within Norway where concealing brooms from or setting brooms out for witches might be done. Honestly, when I first saw this supposed tradition on the list, I thought it would be tied in with all of the Yuletide traditions involving straw, like that good old Yule goat we discussed a few days ago. What do you think? Is this a real thing, or was some reporter told a tall tale a decade ago, and some sly Norwegian man or woman is still having a good laugh over it?